for Teacher Gian, but I'll be your teacher for tonight.
Yes, hi.
Hi. May I know your name, please?
Yes, my name is Minh Anh and I'm 21 years old.
Very
I'm third year in Da Nang University of Economics and my major is international business. Hi,
wow.
nice to meet you.
Very good. I know a good friend from Da Nang. Is also an alumnus of Da Nang University. Yeah. He's
Yeah,
he used to be an engineering student at your school. But anyway, again, welcome to Free Talk English. I will be your teacher for tonight.
yes,
Let me just share my screen with you for a bit, okay? So that
okay.
we can continue our lessons. How are you doing today, by the way? How are you doing? I mean, are you good? Are you happy? Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm good.
You're good. Okay. All right. It's nice to hear that you're doing good. This will be our screen. Can you see it?
Yes, I see.
Great, great. So let's go ahead and continue. All right. Again, my name is Teacher Gian. Allow me to introduce myself again. It's
Mm-hmm.
Gian Obispo. Yeah, that's my full name, Gian Carlo Obispo.
Yes.
And I am 37 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I've been English communications and culture trainer for Sykes International, that is based in Atlanta, Georgia, and also when did I move it on? Yeah, in Orlando, Florida. I spent much time in Orlando, Florida. That's where my training began, and that's where I went to work. I went to the Philippines to train Sykes Asia Philippines. I've also been a trainer for Convergys International, as well as Aegis People Support. All three companies, by the way, are top, Forbes 500 companies. I've been their trainer for communications and program. I love food, especially pho and banh mi. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I have good friends who are Vietnamese. They introduced me to that food. Okay, I'm also into music. So that's me. And I know you told me, yeah, about your name, your age, and that you're still studying. But if I might ask, what would be your reason to learn English?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you know, English is an international language, so
Hmm.
I want to have to English certificate to want to
Ah,
get a good job and to earn a lot of money. So you know, my business is my major is
mhm,
international business. So it requires so high about English skill. I have to
mhm,
work with foreigner, work with
mhm.
mhm, uh, yes, English college. So I want to learn English to improve my English skill as well as my English reading and writing.
Mhm. Very
Yes.
good. And you know what? You've come to the right place. Because
Mhm.
here at Free Talk English, we will not only teach you how to do English, we'll also tell you how to listen, how to read, how to write, and how to speak English. Because there
Yeah.
are a lot of corners or a lot of factors that will help you reach your goal.
Mhm.
Especially you told me earlier you're like taking international finance studies, so it will definitely help you out a lot, especially if you will come to work with foreigners either from the US or Europe, which basically uses English as their platform of language. So that's a very, very big edge for you. And again, as I've said, you've come to the right place
Mhm.
because we will help you with everything that you need so that you can reach your goal. And of course,
Yeah.
learning the English language. Very good. So let's go ahead and continue. We're going to talk about My Wonderful Life. That's the title of the lesson for today. First off, we're going to talk about first meet. What is first meet? How do you introduce yourself formally to other people? Can you please read number two?
Family.
Family. We're going to talk about a bit of your family. How do you introduce your family to other people, or how do you describe them? Number three, please read.
Mhm. Daily life.
Daily life. How do you do it in your daily life? How do you go to school? How do you go here? How do you go there? And number 4, if time still permits, we're going to talk about number 4. Please read.
More talk.
Small talk, anything that you would like to talk about, or if you like to talk about entertainment. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Now, here's a very, very good question. What do you say when you meet, when you meet someone for the first time?
I will say hi and
Mm-hmm.
yes, and introduce myself.
Very good. That's the
And
usual stuff. Yeah, that's the usual stuff. Hi, hello, my name is Gian. Hi, hello, my name is this. Good afternoon. Nice to meet you. All right. How are you doing? Those are
yeah,
the pleasantries. Those are one of the things that you say. Now let's go back to this one. All right. There are a lot of things that you could, actually say. You can talk about yourself. Can you please read these lines?
introduce your name. Introduce your
Hmm.
name. Yes,
Next.
yes, introduce your name.
What's
Tell
what's
me
the next one?
about me. Yes, my name is Đỗ Minh Anh.
Mhm. By the
Uh,
way, what's your nickname? How do you want me to call you?
Emma. You can call
Emma.
me Emma. Yes.
Wow, that's a cute name, Emma. I used to remember a friend from the U.S. Her name is Emma. Emma Lee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next one, please read.
Your age.
Okay. Next one.
Your class or work.
Hmm. And then the next.
Married or single.
Okay.
Your
Next.
city. And where are you from? Where you are from?
Yeah. Where are you from? This is the usual things that involves or that revolves around your conversation whenever you meet someone new or somebody new. It might be at school or it might be in the office or wherever.
Mhm.
Hi, my name is Gian. I'm 37 years old. I'm working as a teacher or communications trainer. I am definitely happily married. I am from San Diego, California, basically the US. So it's like you. I'm Emily. I'm 20 years old. I'm studying in the university. I think you're single. Are you single?
Yes, yes.
Exactly. I'm single. I'm sorry. Where are you from? Ho Chi Minh?
Oh no,
Hanoi?
yeah. Then
Da Nang. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. Yeah, it's Da Nang. The most beautiful beach in all of Asia.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Mhm. I'm from Da Nang, Vietnam. So that's the usual things that you talk about, right? Like for example, again, my name's Emma. I'm 20 years old. I'm a student. I'm married with kids. I'm from Hanoi, but now I live in Ho Chi Minh City. Those are the examples. Very good. You have a very good idea of how you introduce yourself. Now, let's try to answer this one. Fill in the gaps with I, my, you, or the word your. Okay. I will read everything. All you have to provide is the answer. Here we go. Sue. Hello. My name's Sue. What's blank name?
Your name.
What's your name is correct. Mario. Hello. Blank
Uh,
Mario. Okay.
I am
I'm Mario. Okay. You can give me the answers after I'm done reading. Okay.
okay.
Next one. Sue. Nice to meet blank.
You,
Nice to meet you. Very good. And Mario. Blank too.
you too.
You too. Of course, you have to exchange pleasantries. If the other person says nice to meet you, you can't say I don't want to meet you. Of course, you don't do that. You say nice to meet you too. All right. Next one, number 2. Adam. Hi, Meg. Meg. Hi, Adam. How are blank?
You,
Are you? Perfect. Adam. Blank. Good. And blank.
I'm good, and you.
Okay. Very good. Meg. Blank. Okay. Thanks.
I'm okay, thanks.
Very good. Very good. Let's check. They're all correct. So these are the basics, of course. Teacher, why do I need to learn the basics? Everything must start from the basic. You know, every 100, every number starts with 1. So if you master your basics, especially in English, then it wouldn't be hard for you to understand the concepts or the technicalities while you are learning English. So it's very good. You have a very good base English knowledge. Okay. Now, as a part of first meet, let's try to answer this. Match 1 to 3. We got here Mr. Brown, Mrs. or Miss King, and number 3, Miss or Miss Roberts. We'll match them with A, B, and C. Married woman, a single woman, and C, a man, married or single. All right, let me read. Mr. Brown. Where do you think is the match for Mr. Brown? Is it A, B, or C?
C.
C, a man, married or single, is correct. Number 2, Mrs. or Miss King.
A.
A is correct, a married woman. Most of the time, we use Mrs. MRS to call or to identify a married woman. But most oftentimes than not, if you really want it to be much more, much more sweeter, much more endearing to the person, you call her Miss, right? Okay. Number 3, Miss or Miss Roberts.
B.
B, a single woman. If you use MS or MISS for Miss, that means that the person is a single. Like for you, for example, you are a Miss. Okay, now let me transfer this one here. Look at pictures A to D. A, B, C, D here. Complete the conversation with these phrases. Which 3 phrases means hello and which phrases means goodbye? Okay, let's start with scene letter A. First answer has already been given. Good morning, Mr. Brown. What do you think is the reply of Mr. Brown?
Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Amanda, or hello, Amanda. Okay. How about scene letter B? Check the clock. What time is it? Right. What is 3 o'clock? So what do you think is the line here? Blank Mrs. King.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, or hello, Mrs. King. And then Mrs. King says, good afternoon. How about letter C?
It's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, So what do you think? Oh, sorry. What do you think did Mr. Brown said, and what do you think did the waiter said?
Good evening. Hi.
Okay, hello, sir. Good evening, says Mr. Brown. How about letter D? Thank you very much, blank. Blank, sir.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you very much. Good night. And what do you think did the waiter said?
Good night, sir.
Good night or goodbye, because Mr. Brown is leaving. Okay.
Yes.
Let's check the answers. All right. Which 3 phrases means to say hello? It is good morning. Hello, Amanda. Good evening. Hello, sir. Good evening. That's letter C. Good afternoon. That's letter B. Hello, Mrs. King. And good afternoon. Which phrases means to say goodbye? It's the one that is letter D. Thank you very much. Good night. Or thank you very much. Good night. And then the waiter says goodbye, sir. Okay, very good. Can easily follow, easily be able to read and distinguish the answers. Very good. So again, just a reminder, whenever you meet someone for the first time, you commonly say what? Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending, of course, on the time. Of course, you don't want to say good evening if it's morning, right? All right. And whenever you're meeting people, what's your name? Are you Emily or Emma? I am Ian. My name is Ian. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Exchange pleasantries. All right, as we continue, please read introducing other people. This is going to be our topic next. Can you please read under the sentences under introducing other people?
This is Alex. This is my assistant.
Okay, let me correct you for that word. this word is, it is pronounced as is, not e. Okay. Don't forget to read the sound or to provide the sound of letter S. You don't skip letter S. So if you will read, this will say, this is Alec. This is my assistant. All right. What do you usually say when you're about to say goodbye? Can you try to read all these 4 phrases?
Bye. Goodbye. See you soon. See you soon. It's very nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you. Again, do not skip letter S. Okay. It was, not wa. It was nice meeting you. Okay. So let's practice. How will you introduce people? All right. Okay. I think this. Oh, by the way, again, let's go back a bit. I think you already know that Mr. is for man, addressing a man, married or not. Miss is for a woman, married or not. Mrs. is for women who are married, and MISS, just like MS, is for single women as well. And you don't actually say, "Hey, what happened to my?" Sorry. Ah, goodness gracious! I have to go back a bit. You don't actually say, Mr. Gian. Like me, for example, my name is Gian Carlo Obispo. You don't say Mr. Gian. You can say Teacher Gian, but not Mr. Gian. But instead, you will have to use the family name, Mr. Obispo. Like you, for example, what's your family name again?
Miss.
No, no, what's your family name? Your family name.
Đỗ.
Okay, let me, sorry, let me double check. Min, Min and Do.
Yes.
Min is your family name, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So Min is your family name. So I would refer to you as Miss Min. Okay. You don't say Miss Doe. No, you say Miss Min because we use the family name. Now let's go back to practicing introducing people. Let's say, for example, this is you. All right. Imagine this is you, and you have a friend, Danny Brown, and of course, I'm your teacher. How do you think you would introduce me, your teacher, to your friend Danny Brown? How do you think you would do that?
Hi, Danny Brown. Hi, this is my teacher. Yes. And yeah. Tell about what? Tell about the age or about?
Okay, that's actually where the practice will come in. It's okay. This is what we're gonna do. Oh goodness, again. When you introduce your friend, it's like this. It says here, greet your teacher. So most likely you will say, good morning, teacher. Good afternoon or good evening. Good morning, teacher Gian. I would like to introduce to you my friend, Danny Brown. Danny, this is my teacher. That's the same thing. Like, for example, how will you introduce your friends to to your parents? Like, for example, your dad. Hi, Dad. Good morning. This is my friend. His name is Tan. His name is Ha. All right. We are friends at school. Hey, Ha. This is my dad. That's how you do it. Basically, when you introduce yourself or when you introduce your friends, it is a sign of respect. All right. Now, useful language for describing your family. How do you describe your family? For example, can you read these lines?
I have got 2 sisters, 5 cousins. Is in my line or uncle. He is 5 years old and he is not married. His wife's name is Sarah. Their names are Anne and Ben.
Okay. Just a reminder, do not forget to read the letter S. Like, for example, this is my niece or uncle, not this E. Okay. You're kind of like missed the S, but that's okay. That's why
Yes.
you're learning. Yeah, you can see we're already training you here. We're already, making you learn. And at the same time, this one is not she is, it's she apostrophe S. So in pronunciation, that's she's 5 years old. Okay. Very good reading. Okay, let's continue. All right. Due to time, let's skip that. All right. Let me ask you this. How many people are there in your family?
There are five people in my family: my
Okay.
father, my mother, my brother, and my sister-in-law, and me.
Sis- Oh, okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Now, what does your family often do together at the weekend? Let me give you an example. Me and my family, every Saturdays and Sundays, I make it up to the point that I'm going to cook a very special meal, either be for lunch or for dinner. And then after dinner, we're going to watch a movie. Since you can't go out to the cinemas anymore because of COVID-19, so we
Yes.
might as well stay home and watch a movie. How about you? How about you and your family? What does your family often do together at the
Yeah.
weekend?
My family also cook together and
Good.
also together prepare some delicious meal for the weekend. Uh-huh. And after that, my family like sing karaoke. So
Oh,
we also go together and listen together.
wow, having karaoke night every weekend, that's great. That's a
Mhm.
great way for you to have a real family bonding with the rest of the members of the family. Very good. Do you have or do you think parents affect their children's personalities?
I think yes, I do. I think that's very affected the children personality. So like my family, my father and my mother is in high educated person.
Very
So
good.
also treat me well. They know how to treat me when I was young, and they
Mhm.
also guide me to learn more and learn about many skills. Yes.
Very good. Very good. That's very good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Basically, parents do affect our personalities because they are the ones who will mold us into how we should become when we grow older. Very good answer. I like your answer. Next question. Do you have any special plans for your family in the future?
Yes. My my brother and my sister-in-law is staying here. They go abroad.
Uh-huh.
They New Zealand. So
Oh,
my
okay.
family, yes, my family have planned to go there after 19 COVID-19 end.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a good country. New Zealand is also a good country for immigrants to go to, start off a new life,
Yes.
work for better jobs, and that's what they call greener pastures. Last
Yes.
question. What do you think is the key to raising children well? Well, I don't think that's going to be applicable. You're still you're still in
Yeah.
studying and I'm sorry. But yeah,
Yeah.
due to also time constraints, let's skip this out. So, here are my findings, my observations. I like how or the manner in which how you answer the questions. You're not too fast, you're not too slow. That is very good. Why? When it comes to English, it's not all about pronunciation. Oh, I can read this. Oh, I can pronounce that correctly. Not actually. The point of learning English is also to be understood by the other people or the other person you're talking to. If the other person can't understand you, then basically learning English is senseless, right? So that's why it's always a firm balance, a balance of learning how to speak, learning when to listen, learning how to read, and learning how to write. And basically, what you're doing, what you have shown me, is that you have a very good base English skills. Now, again, luckily you are with Free Talk English because with Free Talk English, we can help you improve more of your skills. We can make you the best or make out the best in. If you're already good, like you're in here, we could make you go up. We could make you higher. All right, because here at Free Talk English, we have courses that will help you with your speaking, with your grammar, with your vocabulary and fluency. Fluency is for me that's one of the most important things. It's how you understand people and how people will understand you based on your answers. So very good. Yeah, I hope you will stay here with Free Talk English. I even hope I can be your teacher so I can help you more with everything that I know. All right, you did well. You did well for today, and yeah, I hope you will stay with Free Talk English. I hope you choose Free Talk English. Do you have any questions for me for today?
Yeah, so what do you think about my level of English, about speaking
Your
and
level of
talk
English
English?
is good. It's good, but you can be more better. What, like for example, in pronunciation, like let me use the chat box right here. Like for example, the word is. I'm going to put it in caps so that you can, or just like this. Is. You don't skip the is. You don't skip the s. You always pronounce or make the s more audible. When you say audible, it
Yeah,
needs to be heard. You don't skip like e, he, e. All right. Next thing, like for example, apostrophe s. This is actually the word. This is actually the word. And you mentioned earlier, she is. This is she is. If you see that the writing is like this, that's she is. But if you see that the writing is SHE apostrophe S, this is what you call she's. You see the difference? She
mhm,
is versus she's.
mhm,
So those might be simple things. Teacher, this is simple things. Exactly my point. If
mhm.
it is simple things, then you have to master those simple things so that you will have a very good English base. All right. Those are the examples. Like pronunciation, how do you say it? How do you pronounce it? I can definitely say you're good. But again, we can help you become much more better so that you can obtain the level of English skills that you wanted to have.
Mhm.
And then loosely, it's still based on the student. How well the student will work, will work hard so that she can learn. That's really up to you.
Mhm.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
that's it for today. That's our time for today. And I hope to see you again here at Free Talk English. Welcome to the family here at Free
Yeah.
Talk English. And you have a great evening. You take
Yeah.
care, okay?
Okay. Thank
Bye.
you. Goodbye.